3, 6, 5, 365 days of intermittent fasting. You got that, folks? I am 365 days into intermittent fasting, and it's gone very well for me. There have been times where I've stopped, and there have been times where I've taken breaks or I've broken the fast. Let me talk to you about the progress. So I most recently weighed in at 203.8, and I've lost 43.2 pounds. You got that, folks? 43.2 pounds, and I will say that majority of this happened within the last 4 months. I've been at 203 for some time now. Now, would I recommend 365 days of fasting for anyone? Of course. You'll lose a lot of weight. It teaches you not to eat, teaches you not to snack. It teaches you to be healthier all around. And I'm getting compliments till this day in my intermittent fasting videos. I'm still throwing away clothes. This is for my next video. I'm still throwing away clothes. I have so many clothes I just keep getting rid of because I'm losing weight. And like this shirt didn't even fit me in college. Look at it now. It's like, it's baggy on me, you know? So everyone has their own diet, guys. Everyone has something that works for them. Intermittent fasting works for me. Keto works for me. I'm a pretty flexible guy when it comes to dieting. And I would say I prefer intermittent fasting over keto. Now, why do I prefer intermittent fasting over keto? Well, it's simple. Keto is all about restrictions. It's all about handling self-control, okay? My problem isn't really the main meals that causes me to eat. My problem, I eat healthy main meals. Like, my main meals are very healthy usually. The other day I had chicken breast with broccoli, and I put a little bit of Tabasco sauce on there. So, I get hungry really fast, but I fill up easily. It's kind of like I'll eat a meal, and my meal will be like 2 chicken breasts, just to give you a size of proportion. That's how big my meal will usually be. 1 chicken breast, and it's usually vegetables. But I'll imagine 2 pieces of chicken breasts as my full meal. It fills me up from an empty stomach. And then I'll get hungry again in about 4 to 6 hours, which I guess is normal. But my problem is I have longer days, so I tend to be hungry in the morning and at night as well, and it makes me want to snack. Intermittent fasting changed my lifestyle. It allowed me not to consume as many sugars, and it allowed me not to snack, because that was my problem, because I don't always want to eat big meals. Fasting or any diet has to match your lifestyle. That's just how it is. That's how any diet works. And I showed you guys the proof, and I'm gaining. I'm working on my gains now. Look at these very pathetic muscles. Woo! Yeah, very pathetic. So, yeah, so about that. So, intermittent fasting, how did I do it? Well, for me, it worked. Just the diet. Just alone, it worked. Now, did I work out? Yes. Did I work out 7 days a week? No. It ranged from 3 to 5 days a week. Sometimes, seldom I worked 6-7 days a week. Why? I like working out. It has nothing to do with my diet. It's something that I do as a stress reliever, as something I do for activeness. I wanna be swole. I love working out. I wanna look fit. I wanna look toned, and I've, in my opinion, very small muscles for my body. So it's just something I love to do for fun. It's something that gets me going. I don't do it solely to lose weight. I do it because I love to be fit. That's just my personal. I love working out. I love running. I hike a lot. So yeah. Figure out what works for you. All right, I changed my shirt, but we're also gonna change the recording areas. I wanna switch it up a bit. Let's go upstairs. Woo! All right, we're up here in my room. Change of atmosphere. I've always recorded all my videos in my office. Switch it up a bit. All right, so now you're telling me, Cannon, why else should I use intermittent fasting? What are the benefits of doing intermittent fasting? You also have to realize that the way it works is that it teaches your body to feed off the fats, kind of like keto does. Keto does it in a different way, where it uses ketogenesis to get those ketones out of your body in order to burn fat reservoirs. So intermittent fasting kind of works the same way, in the sense that when you're only eating a short period of time throughout the day, it does a few things. One, it teaches your body to kind of say, whoa, take a step back. We don't need to be eating 5 meals a day like America has lied to us and told us we need to eat 5 meals a day. You don't. It teaches your body to kind of work with the fat and food and nutrients it's given us, and kind of it absorbs all the nutrients that it needs from the meals you're eating, the 1 or 2 meals you're eating, or 3 meals within your fast, not within your eating zone of your fast period. So it does that, and not just that, but it teaches your body to utilize fats in the process of going through intermittent fasting. Teaches your body to utilize the fats that you have stored to kind of adjust to that intermittent fasting phase. So in the times that you are not eating your fats, your body will eat the fats that's stored to kind of get its energy. Nutritionists and dietitians always tell us that fat is a greater source of energy for your body than carbs, and they provide a stronger and a more efficient form of energy for our body. But not just that, our brain uses fats, to help grow and operate. So we have that as well, and so does our heart. Our heart actually needs fat. There's not too much of it. So we kind of have that as well going for us. So intermittent fasting does a lot of things. It controls our food eating habits, controls our metabolism, prevents us from snacking, and allows us to lose weight by eating the fats in our body that we have overconsumed throughout our whole entire life. If you're kind of someone larger like me who started it at a larger weight, I started it at 247, 249. So I kind of had more room for growth. And now, like any diet, anything you do, you will shed some water weight and you will plateau. That's just the way your body works. Some people, their body will work differently. Some people, they don't plateau. Some people, they plateau longer, shorter. It all depends on your biological situation, Your goal is not to lose weight with the diet. Your goal with the diet is to live a healthier lifestyle. Okay, and that's what intermittent fasting accomplishes. Overeating and just so many other things that it's good for. But the most obvious is the overeating, or the snacking, if you will. So realize what works for you, figure it out. This is my story, my success with what's worked for me for intermittent fasting. I've lost so much weight, I've went to the gym. Sources of YouTube content creators, and I'll link them in the description down below. If you want to follow any of the YouTube content creators that kind of have helped me lose weight, helped me with intermittent fasting, I'll post them on the description below. I don't want to name any of them to be unfair, so I'll just do that. But if it doesn't work for you, don't feel stressed. It's worked for me. I've done keto. Keto's worked for me too. I've done so many diets. I've went up and down with my diets and fat loss a lot. But I'll be honest with you, this is the slimmest I've been, I'm gonna think, my whole entire life. Like, in my adult life. And obviously when I was younger, when I was like 14, 13, 15 years old, I used to weigh like 160. So I was a skinny man, 6'1". So this is the slimmest I've been in my adult life so far. I feel happier, I get more energy. I feel like when I eat, I gain, like, I feel more full. Like, I'm more like, the food that I eat is sufficient for that time. I'm not hungry, I'm not craving more. Like, my eating schedule has been maintained, because my biggest problem before was I used to get a lot of food comas. I used to be exhausted after I finished eating. Not just that, but it's also helped me not to overeat. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they carb load or they calorie load while they're intermittent fasting in that window, because they need enough calories to kind of like allow them to spread throughout. Now, what do? I have like a shake right after I work out. That's when I break my fast. 400 calorie shake, and then I usually have like a 1,000 calorie meal, which sometimes includes carbs, other times it doesn't. So I'm naturally in a deficit sometimes, just because it's how I am. Like, for my dinner, I usually have like a carb shake, and then for dinner I usually have like protein and vegetables. Usually no carbs. I mean, sometimes I'll throw in bread in there just to have a little bit more carbs, but it's usually like broccoli and chicken breast. That's my favorite snack. I actually have that meal prepped downstairs. So, and it's worked for me. So no food comas. I feel like I'm gaining more full from the food that I'm eating, and it's just I'm overall a lot more happier. I'm waking up more energized. I'm not sluggish. I'm not having issues going to sleep. I would say when it's related to food, I am having issues going to sleep with other things. I would say it's more so with the phone, but I'm working on another video for that. But yeah, overall, healthier lifestyle. It's allowed me to be more happy with the food that I'm eating, and it's worked for me, and I'm losing weight, and it gives me more energy to go to the gym. I am taking supplements. I'm taking creatine, just so you know. I'm taking creatine. I'm taking protein shakes as well, and I'm taking kind of trying to take amino acids, BCAAs. So just kind of like I'm working on that, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. I mean, in terms of supplements, and I don't really have protein all the time. It's usually like all my shakes, you will either be protein, or there will be kind of like it'll be like a carb shake, kind of like a meal replacement, if you will. It's like oatmeal, chia seeds, flax seeds, and a bunch of other things in there. But yeah, that's what's working for me. That's what's going on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I shed some light in how intermittent fasting has worked for me. I'm gonna try to organize these clips because I realized I jumped all over the place. Tends to be an issue that I have in a lot more of these long form videos. But I hope you enjoyed this intermittent fasting video. Till later, till next time. Bye, I love you. Peace. Woo.